going on, everyone? Kerry-Ann here, and I'd like to welcome you to my very first video here on my YouTube channel, and I'd like to thank you for even considering clicking on the video. So let's just hop into it. I want to make this as short as possible because I want this to be as raw, uncut, unfiltered as possible, and I want to give you kind of an idea of what to expect on this channel. This channel is going to be me documenting my life, my ups, my downs, my mistakes, and the reason I'm doing that is because I feel like that's a part of life. You share your experiences with people, you share your perspective with people, you share your knowledge with people. Imagine if teachers never taught. And I don't mean teachers in a school. I mean teachers as in your parental figure never taught you how to tie your shoes. Imagine if people with knowledge never shared. You don't have people that you think you learn from. You read books. Imagine if they never wrote those books. Imagine if people never shared their experiences. Where would we be as a society? So that's one of the reasons why, and I do understand that sometimes you go through things and you have to process, you have to go through whatever is best for you. I mean explicitly the times where a topic comes up and you have the knowledge, you have the insight, you have a solid perspective, and you have the confidence, and you know that it would add value to that person, it would add value to that person's life, it would contribute to that conversation and elevate that conversation, and you don't do it. That's what I mean. I feel like that's a huge disservice to and I'm not shaming anyone, you know, I've done it. I've done it. However, I feel it's a huge disservice to other people, and I think that's a huge part of life, is to share our experiences with one another. And life happens in the world. It doesn't happen in your head. So service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Muhammad Ali, right? That's something that I feel strongly about. That's one of the reasons I created this YouTube channel. I'm creating this YouTube channel is to share my perspective, my experiences. I love film, I love videography, I love photography, cinematography. Like, I love it all, right? So it makes sense for me to do or gravitate towards this. But I just mean even the people in your lives, your partner, your friends, your parents, or whoever, your guardian. Sometimes it's a complete stranger. Sometimes it's a complete stranger, right? So I just also want to bear in mind that you can share your experiences, and it can be in direct contrast with someone else's experience. And as long as you're tactful, you'll be all right. Just remember to remain tactful. Tact is the ability to tell someone to go to hell in such a way they look forward to the trip. Winston Churchill. That's one of my favorite quotes. And I just also want to remind you of the restaurant. Alright, so we're going to have our first insider here. So the restaurant is an analogy, and it's applicable to any part of life, I feel. We go to a restaurant, alright? I go with my friends, family. You go with your friends, family. We're seated different. We don't know each other. We're seated at different tables. Your waitress is amazing. She's amazing, right? She's very interactive. You have children there, interactive with the children. All of it. The food's amazing. The order is right. Everybody is happy. The manager comes out, and the manager actually gives you free dessert, gives you free drinks on the house. You have an amazing time at this restaurant. I am there with my company as well, my party as well, and my experience is direct contrast of what you experience. The food is cold, the orders are wrong, the waiter, he's a bit short. He's not as interactive, as warm as your waitress was, and if anything, they messed up the order, and then they tried to add, they did add an additional meal that wasn't supposed to be on the bill, right? Who's right? Who's right? Who's right? Am I wrong if I say that restaurant, I didn't have a good experience at that restaurant? Now, I didn't say the restaurant was bad, right? I didn't say the restaurant was bad. All I'm saying is, well, when I went there, X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third happened. I just left and shared my perspective, and then you go and share your perspective with your colleagues, your co-workers, your friends, and that place is amazing. That place is amazing. I had an amazing time there. Just, who's actually right? Even if I did say the restaurant's horrible, that was my experience. And your experience was different. Who's right? Who's right? Right? So it's just a different perspective, different experiences, but as long as we remain tactful, I think that would be the game changer. So again, my name is Kerry-Ann. Be well.